and therefore non-scoring. Seconds out for round 3. Let's see if either Igarashi or Kebede can get away with a bit of a gap. 2's not enough to defend. Neither will probably know exactly what the points are, and I suspect with only 2 in it, neither's quite sure whether or not there is a margin there. Bear in mind, as we have said before, even the big screen within the stadium doesn't carry the score. The boxers nor their seconds can see the scores. And this is a good gap that he's now been able to pull out for Toshiyuki Igarashi of Japan. Got 5 points.
I'm hoping he wins, Tony, so I can hear you pronounce his name a lot longer.
Toshiyuki Igarashi. Not the worst. And he's against Endalkachew Kebede of Ethiopia. And Kebede has managed to pull back that margin a little now. He's back to 4. For a top level boxer, that would be 4 would be enough to defend. It's 5 now. And he knows that he needs to get himself back into this, Kebede. As I said, he can't see the scores, but the good guys, the experienced guys, know pretty well when a shot has been scored, and they know when 2 or 3 have been scored against them. So they get a sense that they're getting behind. Now that margin is good enough to defend. So a very good round for Igarashi. 8-5 in the third, 4-3 in the first, 6-5 in the second, 8-5. So he's 18-13. He's 5 ahead. Got fairly soft wrists, actually, Igarashi, and Kebede seems to have scored more effective punches when he's got them through, like that right hand, which he didn't get credit for, because Igarashi is more visible in his shots, even though there's little impact in them, and as I said, quite soft wrists, so they're not hitting with any kind of impact at all. He's almost effeminate in the way he boxes. Fourth and final round. 5-point advantage is the way they started. Now this is good indication that Kebede knows he's behind. He's come out firing, and he's got it back to 3, and he's got it back to 2, and that was a great right hand, the second of them, back to a single point. Now that is precisely what you've got to do if you're that far behind in the fourth, because 2 minutes is not long. And he came out with 3 consecutive, deliberately delivered, powerful right hands. And he staggered Igarashi, who was getting a bit complacent, perhaps, with his nice little margin. And so the Ethiopian goes ahead. Now, that is the second time so far in all the bouts we've seen at Athens here where somebody's come back from 5 in round 4. So just a demonstration. It can be done, not often. Got himself ahead. He's got to capitalize now because Igarashi's got back to matching. Kebede just needs a few more of those big right hands. Do you want to dance? But a couple more well-landed right hooks. And I think he will have Igarashi intimidated to the extent that he's going back. 2 up now for Kebede. This is a great comeback. This is the best comeback we've seen. And he's still going at it. And time is on his side here. 3 ahead from 5 down. What a fabulous 11-3 so far in the fourth round from the Ethiopian. 4 ahead now. Well, we've been here a few days and we've watched a few dozen bouts. We have not seen anybody come back from 5 down to square, let alone then go 5 ahead. 13-3 in the fourth round. What a brilliant comeback from Endalkachew Kebede of Ethiopia, who certainly looked from the outset to be landing the harder shots. He was getting a pretty tough deal from the judges. Igarashi was landing little powder puff shots, really. No power behind him. A soft wrist on his left hand, but still being credited. And that is the best comeback we have seen so far in these games. Nobody's come back from 5. Not only did he come back from 5, he led at the end of the round by another 5. 13-3, fourth round. The best we've seen. Brilliant comeback. Very, very good bout. Outstanding fourth round from Endalkachew Kebede, completing the 48-kilo class for this afternoon's session. And tough luck for Igarashi. We thought he would defend that 5-point lead, as everybody before him in these games had.